You in the mic? I can hear you
One.
so clear, bro. Yo, here it is. Here we go. Another show.
Let's
Back
get it.
at it. Sound like Eminem over here or some shit. But this is Talk About with Lust. I'm your host, Lust, and it's another day on the couch.
Yes,
We
sir.
got some new people over here, per usual. Fucking special guest. I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself. Let him say your handler name and your artist name and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir. So my name is Gootman. You can follow me on all platforms on @_Gootman_music. I got to my right, my homeboy, my brother.
The Hub Boy. You can follow me on IG BAHOODPOET_T. The Hub Boy.
You and your vibe, boy. I need you to speak up, boy. They can't hear you, boy.
Good thing we write your names at the bottom, bro.
The hood
Right.
port.
But nah, we here.
One more time.
Do it to him.
Follow me at the fried.
That way say I'm fried. Come
you
on,
ready?
man. Let's
We
get it.
ready.
All right. Follow
Hit it.
me at IG The Hub Poet DHAOOD. Gangster.
We there.
Poet.
Hey, we there.
You hear me? Get that way or some water.
You need a side of water with that drink?
Nah,
We got you, bro. We got you.
We good.
Get in the zone, my
Let's get
boy.
But yeah, so per usual on the show, we like to let people kind of know who you are and all that good stuff. So give us a little backstory, where you originally from, where you stay at, all that good stuff. Like,
So yeah, man. Like I said, I'm Goot, man. My real name is Mateo. That's how everybody know me by. Stage name Goot, man. But I'm from Homestead area.
hell yeah.
I
Original Homestead?
was original down from Homestead all my life. I'm 28 years old. This year I'll be 28 in November. But pretty much when I was born, I lived out in Broward for a little bit with my moms and my dad. Then we moved down to Naranja. The neighborhood was Cutler Landis.
Okay.
We moved out over there for a little bit. Then my dad was always on tour. He was on tour with a guy named Stevie B, real big freestyle artist back in the day.
Okay.
Then they separate ways, things happened. And then I just been in Homestead. I lived in Daytona for a little bit in Ormond when they were still together for a little bit.
Okay.
And then when they split up, came back down to
So were
Homestead.
you alive when that hurricane hit?
Andrew?
Yeah, because that was 92, right?
That was 92. So
Okay,
I was
okay.
born in 95. So
you were in the aftermath.
Yeah, the aftermath. But
Well, that shit came up quick.
yeah, but from what I heard, my family, they tore that whole neighborhood apart. So like where we stayed at, and they still stay there now is Leisure City.
Damn.
Exit 2, exit 5. Yeah. So
I was just out there yesterday, bro. That's
it's crazy, man. It's real nice now when you go out there.
Oh, bro.
Homestead's done evolved now.
That's literally, that shit looks like a newer Orlando.
For sure. It's crazy.
Once you get a Chipotle, bro, it's a wrap. You're modernized, bro.
Nah, wait till we get that Chick-fil-A.
That's it.
When we get the Chick-fil-A,
Hey, no, that's the next step.
Then we popping.
Nah, back in the days, like if you got a Chipotle in your neighborhood, bro, you on the come up. Now it's Chipotle. If you got a Chipotle and a Whole Foods, you're an
For
established, gentrified town.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
for
that's
sure.
just crazy.
Yeah, I think we got a Sprouts. Down there now. What is it called right there in Leisure City?
Now
They just put a Target in Homestead. Shout out to
Yeah.
my boy Marlon Parnell. That boy got us a Target down there, man.
That's dope. Nah, I literally just drove by there yesterday, bro. And
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up going to the Keys my whole life. Like, I had a homeboy, my boy Art. His family, they fucking had a Keys in Key Largo,
Mhm.
and they had a house in Isla Morado.
Nice.
So back in the days, my mom would tell me to fucking go to the Keys with Arthur and shit to stay out of trouble. But over in the Keys is a whole different world. So we were getting lit in the Keys, I remember we used to buy weed at the Arby's,
Yeah.
right next to the Publix down in Key Largo,
Hell.
right next to John Penny Camp and shit.
Yeah, I used to go to the Keys when I was in high school, man. My one of my best friends, he's like a brother to me, 10+ years now. Shout out my boy Chase, man. We used to go to the Keys a lot. He was down in the Keys. He used to go to some school called Coral Shores.
Yeah.
He was down there in the Keys. We used to go down there.
That's like a middle school, wasn't it?
Nah, that was a high school.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's
Yeah.
deep then. That's Isla Morada.
Yeah, that's deep back there. And we used to go to, they used to have those full moon parties. I don't know if they still have them
They
now.
probably
But
do.
yeah, that was back in, when we used to party back in the days. We was partying before we was 21. So when
Oh,
we got
no,
to
no.
21, partying wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
It was like
It's
whatever.
funny that you say that because when I was fucking 21, I think I stopped drinking beer. I was like, fuck that shit.
It's crazy. I don't even like beer like that. And I'm
No, I know,
Spanish.
I know.
That's crazy.
I don't even drink, honestly. I'm a smoker more, but like, honestly, I think 21 hit the door and I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't want to
crazy.
drink no more. I think I went to one bar and that was probably like Ale House, had a drink, and I was like, you know what, that's cool.
Yeah. I don't even go to bars. I
Yeah.
think the most, if it's got a bar there, obviously it's like a club, like we could pop out to Wynwood a lot. Me
Okay.
and my boys, shout out Long Life and boys.
How far is Winwood from over there though?
Wynwood to
minute
Homestead
still.
is probably like 40, 45.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Holy
It's-
shit.
From Homestead to this spot
Bro,
right here.
that's
is
like
an
me
hour.
getting lit in West Palm, bro.
Imagine
bro,
getting lit and
people
having
say
to drive an
damn.
hour back down. So
Fuck that. But y'all niggas did it.
that what we say when
That's
we
great.
come, when we pop out to do a show. That way we say we come from down south. We really come from down south.
Oh no, for sure.
Putting on for the whole area down south.
That's why even when I travel, I travel for tattoos, and when people tell me where you come from, I'll be like, Florida, bro, the real down south, because people be confusing like, they're in the South, Texas, Louisiana, but like, bro, we the South.
Yeah, that a
We're
lot of people
America's
get it
cock, bro.
confused. Exactly, a lot of people get it confused. They say Miami, yeah, it's in
Nah.
it's Miami, but when you really look at it, it's Miami-Dade County.
Yeah.
But Homestead it's a city of Homestead. It's like it's its own little city down
Oh
there.
no, I know. I got a lot of homies that my boy Chris, he's old Homestead, like when Homestead was like literally all farms and like.
That's how I remember it.
Yeah.
Everything was cornfields,
Yeah, farms.
sunflowers.
Yeah,
everything was
yeah.
a farmland. Then you
Yeah.
got everybody. Everything changed. Everything is politics nowadays.
No, I know. It's crazy, but either way, that nigga, his family were all into like, they used to do the Homestead races, like
Yeah.
drive Chevys and all that shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, I remember that nigga had a dope, even he still has it to this day, his old school, like a 1980s box Chevy.
I like them
Fucking-
old school.
Yeah.
Clean as fuck. But that nigga
Fucking
also used to
old
race those little boats, those big ass engines.
Yeah,
Like those tiny ass boats that go like 100 and something miles an hour.
it's crazy.
So he used to race those type of shits. But like, bro, he's old Homestead. Like they grew up on just dirt bikes and shit. They used to fucking, bro. It was like a little fucking, I don't know, like their own little jungle type shit.
Yeah, Homestead, it was wild back in the day, man. It's kind of calmed down. You still got some things wild down there.
I heard that shit's still pretty like rowdy though.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of like, I don't know, congregations and shit. I don't
It
know
gets
how to say
wicked. It gets wicked in certain areas.
That's it, man.
In the areas. That boy, you feel me?
You gotta be in your own lane.
Yeah.
You feel
Type
me?
shit.
That's all it be right there.
Because I feel like it's so down there, it's like their own fucking like shit, you know what I mean?
It's crazy down there.
And I heard it's not, I mean, it's, I don't know. I heard there's just dark days out there.
It's what you make it, really.
Yeah.
It's
You
got its
feel me?
days.
Like,
I know at one point they used to call it Deadstead for a little bit. They used to call it Deadstead.
I still hear
for a
like
little
people
bit.
talking about like there's like shootings.
That's crazy. Now when the shootings occur, it's not really Homestead. It's like
Cutler Bay.
nah, it ain't Color Bay. Nah, it's like a cutoff. So like it's Homestead. You got a cutoff in Homestead. You got Lucy Street. That's why when you got the two big high schools down in Homestead, you got South Dade and Homestead. Shout out South Dade. That's my alma mater right there. They call it the Battle of Lucy Street. So that's
Okay.
like the cutoff. That's you got Homestead on Lucy Street to the right side, on the north side, and the south side. That's Florida City.
Yeah, no, I got a homie that tattoos out there. His name's Letter by Rob or some shit like that.
That's my dog. Shout out to my boy. I got 2 tattoos on me
Really?
right now. Actually 3. Shout out my boy, man.
That's dope. I
Yeah.
actually met him super random. I met him in Wynwood.
That's like my
And
fam.
and then I remember he was gonna meet up Most Fresh.
Yeah.
So he was meeting up Most Fresh to get a tattoo by Most Fresh. And I was like, oh, that's dope. I haven't seen that nigga in a minute. So the nigga I said, what's up? He's like, oh, you right? I was like, yeah, I write Lust. He's like, shit, you're Lust? He was like, I thought that was a girl writer.
No
And
shit.
I was like,
That's
nah,
crazy.
that's me, bro. He's like, that's fucking crazy. And then ever since then, like I said, I tat. So ever since then, we've been fucking cool, bro. He's been trying to pull up on the show for a minute.
Yeah, you got to get him on here. That boy nice.
Yeah.
He be tapped in.
He
a
actually
lot.
he apprenticed under Boog,
Yeah.
old like Chicano writer.
Bug.
Yeah.
That
He
name
died.
sound familiar.
Yeah. He's like, you ever heard of Cartoon? Cartoon's a nigga that tattooed like Eminem and all, like 50 Cent, all those big rappers. But he was a graffiti guy, and then he got into tattooing, then he does like murals. He just got a contract by Modelo. It's crazy as fuck.
No
But bro,
shit.
OG, those are like the niggas that like pioneer the way of like script writing of tattoos and shit.
Yeah.
But
I remember my first tattoo was done by Rob right
Really?
at the crib.
I believe it. I believe it.
Then the next one was when he was at the flea market right there in the ranch. Yeah.
One of my first tattoos was what was it at? Right there on US 27, fucking the flea market that was over there.
US 1?
No. It's right under the trains. I remember the trains run by it. Fuck, I'm trying to think.
Down at Homestead?
No, it's not in Homestead. In 79th Street.
79th, you getting out of my area. 79th sound like Kendall.
No, that's over by. It's like
in the city.
Yeah. It's kind of Opalaka. It's not Opalaka. It's kind of fucking Liberty City, but it isn't because it's on 27th. It's right under. I think they closed that shit down.
Like down the street from Scott Projects.
Some shit. I don't know. Back in the day,
my boy, you be outside.
That's where I'm from. I'm from Scott Project.
That shit fucking.
Shout out them boys.
Back in the day, you can buy some lean, do some coke, and get your teeth done, and get tatted in one place, bro. That shit was so crazy.
That's a one-stop shop,
bro. That fucking place was lit. I remember I got a tattoo. I think I was like 15 years old, and I would harass my mom all the time. I was like, I want to get a tattoo, and she's like, you know, fuck it. So I went to the flea, bro, which is fucking crazy being a tattoo artist because like. Bro, again, like there's a booth next to it that's so lean. The nigga across was doing niggas' teeth. Like, bro, it was fucking crazy. And I'm over here just getting tattooed behind curtains. Like, that's all that divided me from the actual like walkway of everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's where I got my first tattoo. That shit was black and gray and I hated it. So I got it fully colored by a real shop. And I never went to a flea market after that, bro.
Yeah.
It's just fucking nuts.
I've only used 1, 2, maybe 3 artists. I think that's 3, yeah. My first one was by Rob. The next one was Jit, he's I don't know if he's still there. I think he is down there in off of US 1 in Naranja. And then after that, I did I don't know if you know a guy named Mushu.
What? No way.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah, Mushu.
That's funny as fuck.
Mushu did this one right here.
That's
he did
hilarious.
My Puerto Rican tribal tattoo. Yeah.
That's funny. Actually, I was chilling with Mushu in Alaska for 10 days, bro.
Yeah, I got to link back up with
his ex-girl was on the show.
No shit.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious. Fucking, she tattoos. Fucking, Davi.
She tattoos too?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to. You know more than me, so I ain't want to hear me.
No, but that's fucking hilarious, bro. That I know Rob and Mushu, them niggas stay in that area. But that's how small town that shit is, though.
It's crazy, man.
It's funny because that nigga was like, I was in Alaska and he was like, I know who you are, Lust. And I was like, oh, do you? And he's like, yeah, bro, I seen your shows. And then my boy Corey was there. He's like, Corey, I seen you on Josh's show too before. But that nigga was funny as fuck. That nigga looked out. I remember we were fucking at a bar. We were at a bar and Alaska's so slow, bro, that these niggas never had this many people at their place. And these niggas ran out of food. They ran out of chicken wings, ran out of fries. And Mushu apparently had like 5 orders in front of his ass. He's like, Josh, Corey, you want some food?
That's crazy.
And he was like, yeah. He was like, I'm down. And he's like, yo, eat all this shit. I ordered this shit. We didn't even eat it no more.
That's insane.
But bro, that shit was crazy, bro. These niggas do not know how to like facilitate an event, I guess, bro. In my head, it's like I would have bought extra bags of chicken wings, bro. If I knew a convention was showing up, you feel me? But that's fucking funny, bro.
Shout out to a small world in Homestead. Everybody knows everybody type.
It is. But besides that, fucking for the most part, what kind of music you into? Like what's your style you would say and all that?
So it's crazy, man. So I don't really, how do you call it? I don't really discriminate when it comes to music genres. I listen to a lot of like R&B and hip hop rap stuff.
That's dope.
But I'm more of like a melody artist. I get a lot of like my influence comes from A Boogie from New York.
Hey, A Boogie with a hoodie.
I actually got to meet him in the beginning of this year, the end of last year, something like that. I got to meet him. My girlfriend actually helped me out and got us some tickets to go meet him at DTLR. And shout out to her, man. But I'm a melody artist, man. But it's crazy. I don't really discriminate in music. I'm Puerto Rican. I got a Puerto Rican background, Hispanic background, Puerto Rican, black, and white. So I live with my Puerto Rican side of the family. So, you know, Spanish music and salsa. And
what's your favorite salsa singer? Off the head, bro.
Off the head, I can't tell you. The only thing off top of the head would be what's her name? Celia Cruz. You feel me? Off top. And may she rest in peace. Yeah, she a legend, man. But off top,
I was telling somebody, her and Michael Jackson were the only 2 people that can travel without a passport.
Type shit. But yeah,
And to be a Cuban singer,
yeah, man.
that's
And-
fucking impressive, bro.
And yeah, so yeah, her and I would say Mark Anthony too. It's
Legend.
just my uncle.
You like Mark Anthony when he knew English or when he knew Spanish or before the Spanish?
My English not very good looking, but that's crazy. But yeah, man, my uncle, he actually used to go on tour with him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
went on
dope.
tour with him. Shout out my uncle Chris, man.
That's
He's a
dope,
Latin
that's dope.
singer also in New York. But yeah, man, I get a lot of influence from a lot of different genres of music. I listen to a little bit of rock and roll too.
Oh, hell
Growing up, my favorite rock and roll band was Linkin Park.
yeah. Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, the lead singer killed himself.
Yeah.
Committed suicide. May he
That's
rest in
some-
peace.
Yeah, I feel
Some
like
deep
that's all
shit.
some conspiracy shit.
It's some deep shit, man. But
Cause I didn't even know that nigga was related to this nigga. Fucking the cook,
the cook,
the nigga that committed suicide too. That cook, the white guy.
you lost me.
No, bro, the famous cook.
The famous cook. I'm gonna tell you, my grandma.
Huh?
But she
Yeah,
ain't the
that
white
famous
guy.
white guy. He's from New York, and he used to go to all these different countries.
Oh, he had a show, right? He had a show.
Now I gotta look this shit up. Yeah, he had a show, but yeah, for sure, bro, he had a show.
Well, he died from like being overweight.
No, he fucking, bro.
No shots, no contact.
No. He was a skinny ass dude, bro. Fucking super skinny.
Damn.
Hold on. Oh, Anthony Bourdain, bro. I can't believe I forgot.
He was related to him.
Yeah, low key, they were like second and third cousins. This nigga, you know who he is?
No shit. I've seen him on TV.
So right now, there's that movie called that Freedom movie.
Freedom.
That it's about like it's about human trafficking in kids.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even like movies like that. Stuff like that makes me mad.
No, but on some real shit. So they just
That's
made
like
a movie.
that's like the movie Taken.
Yeah. But Taken's like
That's
Taken's
shit
like
raw.
a good. It's raw. It's an action
That
movie.
shit.
But Taken's
now
kind of
stuff like
weird.
that, it
Taken's
is-
weird because like they're
They say
robbing
that.
this nigga. No,
It's very expected.
because it's just some grown ass chick getting taken, and then it's because the guy also works like some CIA shit, so they know. So it's like at that point it's like leverage shit. But
Mhm.
no, this movie it's hold on. It's a movie about and it's crazy because it's a documentary,
Okay.
but it's a good documentary. But no actors wanted to be part of it because
shit.
they just didn't want to be part of that type of shit. There's
I feel them on
there's
that.
no funding to this movie.
Mm,
A lot of like right now, since I saw the movie, I can get you a free ticket
no
so you can
shit.
see it. That's how they want people to go see it.
You gotta
but-
pay. That means like you gotta want to.
You can even go to the movie theaters and be like, "Yo, I want to see the movie," and I heard it's free, and they'll let you in for free to see it.
What
'cause
is
they-
it called?
Watch.
Freedom.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
I might
The Sound
look
of
into
Freedom.
The Sound of Freedom.
So it's about these two. I want to say the kids are from Bolivia or Colombia or Venezuela or some shit, and they're brothers and sisters. And it's fucked up. The storyline happens is they go into a photo shoot. These two, this lady hears this little girl singing. They go to a photo shoot. We want your daughter for a photo shoot. The lady comes in. She kidnaps her kids in this photo shoot, and then your kid gets sold into sex trade, boy and girl. It doesn't fucking matter. But Anthony Bourdain. So this nigga Charles, right? That's his name, right?
All
Linkin
right.
Park. He was actually gonna make a movie about that, and that's why this goes all the way back to fucking that other guy, that just died too. He hung himself.
I see why you say a conspiracy.
Yeah, because I don't know. I mean, honestly, to me,
You just
it's
gave
all
me a crazy
theories.
trip. That's crazy.
To me, everything. I don't know. This is what I hear. We don't know shit. When everyone talks about like, oh, this nigga went to jail, it's like you saw the nigga go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
They can say he went to jail. That
Like
doesn't
the whole
mean
thing
he,
with Tupac. And
yeah, you know Tupac's dead. I don't even know if my dad's dead, and that nigga passed away. Sometimes I'll be like, yo, this nigga's still alive, bro. It's fucking crazy.
Damn.
Like, anyways, but long story short, what I'm trying to say is the movie's dope. The movie's about basically they takes his kid to a fucking photo shoot. They kidnap him. They sell him in the fucking sex trade. Anthony Bourdain and his cousin Chuck or Charles, whatever, was gonna make a movie about that. That's why he committed suicide. Anthony Bourdain was gonna fund it too. That's why he committed suicide. This
Damn.
happened all the time. Like that's why a lot of these shows falling off. Like, what's that fucking lesbian white bitch?
Who?
She
You
had a
watch
talk
lot of
show.
TV, bro.
No, she has a talk show. Oprah doesn't have a show no more. All those people stepped down. All those fucking CEOs stepped down at
I
that
don't-
time.
See, I thought they retired. I don't watch
Nah.
TV like that.
No, I don't even watch TV, bro. But I like read about this shit, and it's like, no, it's not like bro, these niggas just randomly step down. It's just because the story behind it all is like they don't want to be like disfaced. They've been public figures our whole lives, and they just kind of want to fade off. That's why COVID happened. You know, all these niggas are just fading off. Like we don't hear about them no more. Like where the fuck Oprah's been, bro? You know, and that's what that movie, the Freedom of Speech or whatever that shit, or the Sound of Freedom. It's about that shit, and it's sad as fuck because there's this one white guy that apparently he's already saved more than 60,000 kids.
No shit.
And he's out there doing it out of his own pocket. He fucking finds these niggas, kills them, beats them up, and fucking gets these kids back, bro. But he brings his brother and sister back after like 2 years, bro. Fucking sad as fuck. I got 2 kids, bro. So it's like,
that's what I'm
and
saying.
they're pretty as fuck.
I won't say I got 2 little girls. I can't.
It's one thing if I had some ugly fat little kids, I'd be like, I wouldn't be so worried about it. But
I got nieces. I got nephews, I don't like none of that.
So it's like, but yo, it sucks that like, and like, bro, you see this movie and you see the type of niggas that like, bro, the type of niggas that do that shit is just crazy. Crazy.
Ain't got no heart.
None, bro. It's insane. But
yeah, bro, on the music
no
tip,
mercy.
type, you feel me? Got
no
to.
mercy.
But on the music tip, yeah, man, I don't discriminate on no music. But yeah, I listened to some rock and roll growing up. Growing up, I was with my grandfather's like my second dad to me. Really, he's like my father. I'm not gonna say I never had, because obviously I know who my dad is, but he really stepped in and made
just
like,
made your mentor.
Father figure. You feel me? So I listened to a lot of like oldies, like classic oldies.
What's one of your favorites?
Frankie Valli.
Okay.
A lot of Frankie Valli. He listened to a lot of Frankie Valli.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
what's your today's inspiration?
My today's inspiration, on, like I said, I'm a melody artist, so I listen to a lot of A Boogie. But lately I've just been listening to a lot of not, I don't want to say popping. I used to be on like my mixtapes a lot, but obviously that kind of like died down. So when my mixtapes was out, I used to be on top of music a lot.
Okay.
On a lot of like underground people, but I'm not even gonna lie. I listen to A Boogie. After I listen to A Boogie song, I might change it. I might listen to Lil Durk. I really fuck with Durk heavy. I've been listening to Durk since.
We had a performance with Lil Dripper.
Nice.
And I told him I showed you the performance, and he has like a little Durk key kind of.
Yeah, I fuck with Durk heavy. But yeah, I fuck with Durk. A Boogie.
It's funny. I not too long ago talking about A Boogie. I was at the subway in New York, and there was some nigga across that looked like A Boogie, and I was like, "Damn, A Boogie's out here!" And bro, my Instagram blew up. I was like, "What? A Boogie's on your train?"
No way.
Like, no, it's not him.
Yeah, man. Actually, when I got to meet him at DTLR, I actually was gonna do like a quick little like performance. Cause you know how like people be trying to OD and they see their favorite artist, they want to do something because they trying to get on.
That's how Kid Cudi came up.
I'm saying, but that's a lot of like, what do you call it? That's like common, I guess. And I'm not trying to be too common. So I just pretty much told him like, you know, I wanted to do like a quick little performance and show you some shit, but I know you pressed for time. And he kind of like respected that, because I respect people too. You know, I respect you as an artist. And obviously they get that a lot. And when you go on social media and you see these people just get bombarded by random people, they don't, especially when you come to Miami, you don't know what you're coming into when you come to Miami. So I'm not just gonna come and bombard you like that.
No, 100%.
But yeah, I listen to him a lot. I've been listening to a lot of Sleepy Hollow and Chef G. Free that boy Chef G out the pen, man, for real. But Sleepy just dropped. Too. So I've been listening to Sleepy a lot too, man.
Okay.
But yeah, so after I listen to a lot of those artists, I kind of go back in my zone, get into the lab, and I lay down some melodies.
So so you got any projects in the works right now?
I got a couple things in the works.
We got a whole lot.
But are you getting more into like the making songs versus just the melodies, or you actually like?
Yeah. So actually, it's actually crazy you say that. So I was hit up by a high school friend of mine, a old teammate of mine, named Josh Hicks, and he's actually doing a documentary on our high school football team, which I happen to be a part of. We won the state championship back in 2013, and he's doing a documentary on that. He hit me up and a couple of other artists in the area to do a song for the documentary. So right now I've been working on I got 2 songs in the work for that. But aside from that documentary, I got a project with my boy, the Hood Poet. Kind of either we trying to work on whether it's going to be the mixtape or we going to drop it as an album.
Okay.
And we kind of in the field of a lot of things. So we got so many different songs that we can make 3 different projects if we really wanted to, because we touch on the street stuff. obviously with our homeboys and everything, our brothers, and things we've been through, things that we seen, and things like that. Well, we put it into a perspective where if you've been through that, you're gonna feel it also. So
Oh,
on the street
100%.
tip, we talk about stuff like that. And obviously, like when it comes to being an artist, you don't want to be one lane artist. You
Oh,
want to
no, never.
expand. So
Mhm.
we try to make a commercial songs too. So we got a song that's getting ready to drop. It's called Casamigos. And it's crazy at the timing for this year that we did that song, and we've had that song recorded maybe for about a year now. I actually just seen it pop up on
Yeah.
my Facebook memories. So we probably had it recorded for about a year now. And we've been working on so many different things that we haven't put our focus solely on that. So now we're gonna go ahead and put our focus solely on doing that drop as a
Okay.
single. We just started doing some takes for a video shoot. We just went on a boat for my homeboy birthdays. Had a good time out there.
Alright.
Did a little couple clips out there. And yeah, man. So
And for the most part, what's your style?
My style.
Like, what kind of genre of music? Like, do you rap? You sing?
Yeah, I
like,
rap.
Okay,
You
okay.
feel me? What type of music I do? I bring pain, you feel me? What I've been through, everything that I go through, you feel me? If I put it in my music, you feel me? That's what I've been through. Ain't nothing in my music, no false information. Everything is real, non-fiction.
Okay.
You feel me?
People are gonna feel it, you know. At the end of the day, like real recognize real type shit. So it's like if you're authentic with it, and people feel it, it's
Right.
gonna come out natural. So you don't have to fucking
For
do
sure.
shit for it, you know.
We got this
Yeah.
project coming out. It's called Bad Shooter. That's gonna get them going for
So the
sure.
song they're gonna be performing today, is that have you had that in the works or is that something new?
That's something brand new. So I actually got in the lab, and when I do music, so I've been told like choruses come like that. So
Okay.
I've actually submitted a couple of my music for reviews and stuff, and I've been told by other A&Rs who I think they're A&Rs who claim to be A&Rs that I pretty much like I'm a good chorus guy. They want to hear a lot of verse.
Okay.
And I sent a couple verse things and they felt it, you know, because I put a lot of pain and my passion in behind it. So when it comes to the music, so things like that.
And that's always been like your style of like.
Yeah, so because I don't discriminate on music and I listen to a lot of genres, I don't stick to one style. I try not to. So I'm a melody artist a lot. But like I said, I got a couple projects with my boy right here where we go into the street stuff. And a couple of them, yeah, they might have some melodies, but you're going to feel that street pain in it too.
Okay.
You're going to feel some stuff you might have went through, some things you might do now, some things you do differently because you
Growing
done
up in
seen
your
and you feel
childhood,
me?
I feel you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, and then and this music stuff was it something like from like since you were a jit or like
So
like, just came to you and after I know you said a lot of your family's been into it. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's been in my family for a minute. Growing up, I want to say I've been into music since could remember. I was big on Usher and Chris Brown growing up. A
Hell
big
yeah.
R&B artist, and Usher's like one
Oh,
of my
legend.
big role models, big legend.
Legend.
You know, so I was big on Usher, and I was when Usher dropped, it's like, damn, I want to be a singer. You feel me? So I became like I started to
And
just
how
do
that
my own thing.
did any of your friends like say anything like back being from Homestead?
Nah, so like that's how I was known.
Niggas love to try niggas sometimes.
It's crazy. So like
Why
back
you on
in
that
school,
bitch shit?
yeah, like nah, I never been told that because
No?
I wasn't back in the
Hey,
days
bro,
growing up.
I'm from the
like,
80s, bro.
Yeah,
you know?
you can't put me on the
Going-
spot back in
yeah.
the day. I wasn't like that. I maybe still to this day, but I'm still breaking out of that
Yeah,
shell
yeah.
to where you try to tell me, oh, go ahead, hit a note, let me hear something.
We're not like
I used to tell you,
being from
nah.
the hood, we're not taught to be sensitive and shit. So it's like
Yeah,
being a nigga from the hood and you start getting into that side, it was like, oh, what you on some punk shit? What that?
yeah,
It's like, bro, I'm some real shit. It's like I'm good friends with Chaos, like
Yeah.
from Grind Mode.
mm-hmm.
And I was chilling him one time and he was talking about back in that area, that bopping area, when he dropped that I'm so high and all that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And he played that shit to Trick Daddy. He's like, bro, this some punk shit. This shit
Ah.
never gonna hit. And bro,
That bitch became a
shit,
hit.
bro,
Yeah, that
you saw
shit-
niggas
that
holding
shit blew.
hands dancing with each other,
That shit blew.
bringing it down to the ground, bro. Like
Yeah,
nothing,
man.
no
Growing
shame.
Up, that's how I was known. So like back in middle school, I
that was
used to
dope. There was
I
mad
used to
love.
sing at like school dances and shit.
That's dope.
Back in
Nah, on
school.
some real shit, I sang. I did a what was it? Yeah, I did a Ludacris song for my talent show.
No
That
way.
shit's funny as fuck.
Shit. In high school, I did the
that
talent
song,
show.
yo.
Yo. How'd that go?
That's that one is like make you say yeah, and it's
Okay, yeah.
like
Okay,
yeah, that shit was fucking great.
That
shit
was like
funny as
that
fuck.
shit sound like a Cisco song. And make it say yeah, make it say yeah.
That one, you
That
know what
shit,
I'm talking?
that sound like a Cisco song.
But
That
nah,
was
that shit because I met Chris Brown one time. I rent that nigga a jet ski and shit. But back in the days, he used to call me that nigga because I guess I had big ass teeth.
Yeah.
no way.
Nah, bro.
I used to want to be that. I used to want to be that boy growing up.
They used to call me that shit.
I used to
all
be a little
fucking
dancer.
day.
I used to be a
I
little
used to-
dancer growing up.
I used to
Dancing
fucking
and
hate that
singing.
shit. And people be like, "Yo,
I used to
Chris
get too
Brown,"
late.
and I'm like, "What? Who the fuck is Chris
That man
Brown?"
say Chris Brown.
Because when he came out, bro, he was a brand new jit, and I was like, "Who
Yeah.
the fuck is this nigga?"
Nah,
Bro, I used to
he
hear
was
him
hot.
all day.
That boy
He
was hot
was.
back in the day. I mean, he's
Bro,
still hot to this day.
Nah,
Like,
he is.
he's
But that
music be
nigga
jumping.
low key almost fell off on
Yeah.
one little mistake. That shit's crazy. That
Yeah.
nigga did, but yo, clean slate. Everything's cool. Everyone's chilling. Everyone's forgiving
I
for
still
that
fuck
shit.
with that boy heavy.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I used to listen to Fetty Wap too before A Boogie came on the scene. That's where like my melody really started from was Fetty Wap.
what happened to Fetty?
That boy
Oh,
went
he
to
got
jail.
charged.
That boy went to jail. Video.
He got
a picture
Rico'd,
just
right?
came out. Rico. I think he was fighting a
Because he was
gun case. He was
yeah,
fighting a
but
gun charge.
I was like
first.
racketeering. It was a bunch of shit. It was like money laundering, guns, and all this. I know it was no drug related, but it was like I know he got Rico'd. It was like a bunch of shit lined up and fucked him up.
Don't
That
make me
shit
lie to
sucks,
you,
bro.
Yeah, that shit do suck. I listen to. It's crazy. I'm from Miami, but I listen to a lot of like New York artists.
Oh, all
It's
day,
crazy.
bro.
I got a lot of love for them people out of New York for sure.
I mean, you gotta think about it. That shit, New York rap influences a lot of rap down here still because a lot of niggas are down here.
That
you
drill
know?
rap done got influence big.
Hey, London done did it.
Big.
London town.
London.
But nah, yo, that shit. I love that drill shit, but that shit's R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
Yeah, man.
That nigga was different.
Yeah.
Fucking 20 years old, sound like Barry White like that on some drill shit. That shit was
It's
crazy.
crazy because the first time I seen Pop Smoke was in the little TJ video in the mansion. I'm like, who the hell is this big ass dude in the video in the background? He ain't even saying nothing. He just in the video like Birdman. That boy
deep,
really
bro,
like a
deep
50
boy.
Cent though.
Yeah.
Like that's really how people look at him. Like
I sometimes
real.
feel like 50 Cent hit that nigga. 50 was like,
I think 50 looked at that boy like a son. Like,
hey, but I mean,
like it. Shit,
You
I ain't
never
gonna lie.
know.
He might have influenced 50 on a couple things though.
oh no, but 50 did fuck with him. And he had he had that 50 energy when he came out.
Yeah,
He was almost gonna bring like a 50 era back. You know what I mean? But Pop Smoke was, bro, that nigga made some, and he even had some like slow songs that were fire, you know?
Dude, I can't believe he died so soon.
I can't believe that
shit
nigga
hurt.
thought it was cool to put his address on the internet.
That shit got leaked
Yeah.
accidentally, I think, didn't it? Like he took a picture and the address just came up in the
No,
background
no.
or something.
I think he was on a live and the bitch put his page up.
That's how it happened with PNB Rock. And rest in peace, my boy, man.
It's just crazy, bro. Like,
Damn, I fuck with PNB.
and the fucked
heavy,
up part
too.
is to me is like, I don't know, man. To come into a nigga's house and rob him and think that like you're gonna get away with it is kind of crazy in these days too. You know what I mean?
That shit
And it's just
sad.
so like, and it's also meticulous because I think that nigga only got him for a chain and like 50 stacks, bro. Like, what the fuck
I
are you gonna
heard-
do with that little bit of money?
Well, from what I heard, I think it was a chain and a watch, and I think when he went to go sell it on the street, he didn't even get a good price for
Oh,
it because
no.
it was a bust down. That shit done lose profit. Now.
Yeah. And that's another thing I learned too is like once you fucking bust out of a Rolex, that's just shit.
We from Miami. We like that gold. We a Florida boy.
Yeah, no, that's just crazy. But no, that sucks, bro. It's fucking, I mean, anyone to die over fucking materialistic ass shit, you know?
It's just replaceable, bro.
Bro, it's insane. I know a jit that like got killed over here over fucking weed carts.
Money's the root of all evil at the end of
60
the day.
weed carts, bro. They shot this poor little kid up. And it was a kid that was sick. The kid that shot him up was 16 and 17. Niggas both got whacked either way, bro. But it's crazy, bro. Like, playing with our lives over nothing, you know?
These
Over,
kids
like,
out
this
here
quick little
shooting for
second
no
shit.
reason.
Nah, I know, bro. But I mean, you guys, hey, Homestead. I know Homestead gets down like that, bro. I feel like Homestead's probably worse than Liberty City.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Them boys get down over there. I got a song called Homicide where I say them boys from Florida City to Overtown, them boy be
And then you got them niggas in Sebring area, too. That's a whole nother hood.
Sebring.
Like, that's Central Florida by Okeechobee.
Sebring. That's
By the Glades, Belle Glade.
Sebring.
That's where, what's that? Millie's from.
Millie.
What's his name?
Melly.
Melly.
Yeah, he just beat that charge.
YNW Melly. He ain't
Yeah.
beat it.
I'm talking
I mean, he's about to
YNW,
beat his charge.
Mistrial. Them boys coming for his head now. I hope he beat it though. I got a lot of love for that boy too
I
now.
don't know. I heard that
I
nigga
listen to
he might make it out of it.
I hope he do. That boy, I know he got a lot of things in the vote.
Oh, for sure. And a lot of people's had a lot of good talk about him. Like that nigga's like.
It sucks because when people get they buzz, that's when they get hit with.
Well, yeah,
some
because
crazy
then they
shit.
find out.
Yeah.
Because then, shit's just gonna start coming out the fucking closet type shit. Skeletons in the closet, bro.
You say you can't have one foot in the street and one foot in the rock. You know?
And I feel like it's kind of hard not to. But you know what's good though for everyone now that they took away that law that you can't, like, there's no more rap police and shit. Like,
it's in certain areas.
Yeah,
they still got it in
really?
Atlanta. That's why
No more
Thug's
what?
still in there.
So basically, because a lot of niggas are getting
You can't
hit.
self-incrimination on your music.
Yeah. So Little Boozy got hit by that.
Yeah,
Little Boozy.
But his homeboy took the charge. He said his homeboy was a 14-year-old. You got to see I think it was on Vlad or Adam 22, where he said his homeboy, his co-D was a minor. I think he was 14 years old and he took the charge. That's how he beat the case.
That's dope. But either way, that nigga got hit by the fucking police, rap police, because he incriminated himself through a rap song. And they finally passed that law, bro. That's another reason why Millie's supposedly gonna.
I hope.
Because he hit, that shit happened. His case happened literally after that was like announced. So like he can't incriminate himself over that song because he's getting whacked because of that one song.
But someone, I can't remember, it might have been my little
that
cousin.
murder on my mind. That's the song.
Yeah, they've been trying to use that, but my little cousin was just telling me that they just brought some evidence to court where he was hiding in a suitcase. They got him on the telephone.
Oh my
hiding in a
God,
suitcase,
bro.
telling the police.
Free Melly.
You feel me?
That's
Free that
so
boy.
crazy,
Free
bro.
Melly.
So you feel me?
Hey, the rap police is crazy. That's the same like who Shiesty got hit for having fucking bills that were supposedly missing. You know what I mean? The nigga was flashing bills in a music video. They got that nigga because of serial numbers, bro.
Free that boy Shiesty.
Hey, that's crazy. Talking about Shiesty, someone said I look like Shiesty on YouTube the other day.
No.
I was like, that's fucked up, bro. Y'all
No
niggas just
way.
calling all these brown people on me.
Free Shiesty, free Thug, free Chef.
Yeah, man.
Like the slum up, man.
Hey, it's dangerous to rap nowadays, bro. It's fucking crazy.
Dangerous. They just it's some shit just came out about CP3, didn't it? They
What?
you know CP3.
No.
That boy from he with Lucci them. He from Miami, didn't it?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Then they just they tried to poke bro up. Them boys tweaking and I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
Them boy wasn't really trying to poke nothing. I don't know what they was on though, but
Someone was talking about the other day, it was like about Lil Durk, how he hasn't done nothing yet. It was like, damn, that nigga sold out.
Lil Durk,
Yeah.
how he sold out?
Cause his boy, I mean,
Who his boy?
the one that they murked.
Talking about Vaughn.
Yeah.
Vaughn.
Nothing's been
People
done.
don't understand. He can't all attention on him.
Oh, I know.
He can't really move like that.
But apparently his peoples are still moving. I don't know.
That's
That's
they
just crazy.
business.
Nah, it is. It is,
That's
bro.
they business.
It's crazy how you like
I
people
just
still.
hope he don't get caught up in that shit. You feel me? Because
No,
if he
no.
go down,
Oh,
they gonna have other shit.
he's gonna be
trying
the
to take
first
over.
suspect. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's why
But-
he can't. That's why he ain't worried about it.
Gotta move
But it's just
small, man.
No, but it's
Shit
crazy
a
how like.
chess game.
No, I know, but it's crazy how like you finally make it and that shit still fucking haunts you, bro.
Yeah.
The street's
Always.
still knocking on your door.
Even before people make it, they got
Oh, yeah, yeah,
always-
yeah.
You feel me? They close to that pass away.
Yeah.
Always.
But that's like that Millie, bro. I mean, that shit happened before he blew up.
But that shit just be
Just
like that
lurking
shit
up.
just be motivation to them boys. Like you feel me? Like that shit like motivation.
Kodak
to
talks
me,
about that
type
shit. How
You feel me?
like trying to stay out the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always because that motherfucker was bro. That nigga was in the ringers for a minute. That nigga was
boy be
pressed.
tweaking.
Yeah, but he's rowdy.
Nah.
Doesn't he have he has a crib out in the homesteads and shit?
No.
Do we?
I think so. Oh
Who?
no, Kodak.
No way. Where he got a crib at?
It's either Homestead or in like West Palm. I know he has like one of those.
Nah,
one of
definitely
those,
from West Palm. That boy from Broward.
No, I know, but it doesn't matter. I feel like he got like a big ass property.
So
He might.
yeah,
He might
probably.
do. He might do actually.
But not no Homestead.
No?
Nah.
Yeah, nah.
Can't be.
Why?
Yeah,
We don't got
yeah.
big houses in Homestead.
Really? You guys know big lots, nothing like that?
Big lots, unless you're seeing a plaza with a
That's
shopping
crazy.
center.
I thought Homestead would have like those West Palm vibes. You got those big ass houses with the big yards and shit.
You gonna see them big houses when you go to the
So,
Redlands.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
That's not
type
Homestead.
shit.
I feel you.
me?
Them Cubans be out there. Them be pluggies.
Everybody be
Yeah.
out there.
Hey, I know some people out in the Redlands. Them niggas only wear designer, head to toe.
Out there in the Redlands, go back there. They just built some houses back there in the Redlands in Florida City area by Robert is here.
Yeah, this is on the way to work where I be working at. There's this one section they redone that whole fucking area by
Yeah.
Palacio de los Jugos and all that area.
They trying to fix everything up.
Bro,
down
it's
there.
crazy.
You got to see downtown Homestead. They trying to bring it back too.
But my thing is like, what the fuck is up with all these farms? We don't need them no more.
That's a politic thing, bruh. The across from Robert is here back there. I forgot the road that is. The road leading towards the prison back there. Across the street from that, it's a big field. Obviously, it's cropland. That's where they do a lot of their cropping, right? They were trying to sell the land so they could build property on it. Robert is here.
Who's that?
That's the name of the.
Okay.
It's like a place.
The
It's like an
sector?
outside. You get milkshakes, feed animals out there. It's a nice little spot for your
Okay,
family
okay.
to go to. Y'all gotta go check it out. Robert is here back there, Florida City. Just act like you going to the Everglades prison. It's off to the right. But yeah, it's a good spot. They got milkshakes, good milkshakes out there. But on the flip side, across the street is a big land, and they were trying to have a petition sign. A petition sign to have to keep the land as a cropland so nobody builds on it.
Yeah.
I think they lost the petition because obviously it's a politic thing.
Yeah. That's
But
crazy.
yeah, they ended up.
Is
building
that
on
over
it.
by Monkey Jungle and shit?
Nah, Monkey Jungle's off 216. That's over there. That's cool, isn't it?
That's
Or that's
cool,
211.
yeah.
That's not 216. 211. 211, 212, something like that. But yeah, that's
Bay.
Cutler Bay
Okay.
area. That's closer to Chrome though.
Yeah, but so Redland is lower than that though.
Redland is you going out west,
More west.
more out west. Yeah,
Okay.
way out west.
Okay.
That's a phrase down
And
there.
how about-
way out west?
And how about Coral Castle?
That's Homestead.
That's your people's?
That's not my people's. I don't even know what that is. I heard that
What?
thing. I heard it is haunted over there.
It's not haunted.
I am not going. I'm not fucking with nothing
What?
haunted. I'm
Say
like I
what?
said. I'm
It's not
Hispanic.
haunted.
I believe
What
in
is
all
that?
that.
Coral Castle?
Yeah.
Coral Castle is not haunted.
That's that shit on US 1. Right there on US 1 and 157.
Yeah.
Right across from you guys. You know where
There's a
the
hibachi
Pizza
place
Hut.
right down the street.
Hibachi.
Fire ass hibachi place down the street from that place.
Hibachi.
Hibachi.
He ain't talking about samurai. We ain't got no samurai on that. What you talking about?
You know-
Hibachi.
Yeah, hibachi.
They got a hibachi
They say
off
hibachi.
US 1 in Homestead.
Yeah.
But that's like I forgot the name of that. That's off
Uh,
US 1 in like Second Drive, I think. Second Road.
But Coral Castle, it ain't haunted. Apparently, it's just like alien shit.
It's like a museum, right?
So this one nigga,
I heard the rocks move. Bro.
no, this nigga carried those big ass rocks by himself
Ain't
What you
with
mean?
like
Them some big
levees and
ass
shit.
boulders.
Bro, he like rocks the size of this room. This nigga moved
You
them by
flies,
himself, bro.
man.
I
Hey.
swear to God.
When I take you back to the crib, I'm finna I ain't
Nah,
cutting
bro,
that
you should
shit,
go there. It's
yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
All his tools are there, and he built that whole castle by himself. Since
I'm
he
not
lived
even
there.
gonna lie. Every time I pass it, they always got the parking lot blocked. Like you can't even get inside.
No more?
I don't even know what it is.
No, it's an alien spot, bro.
I've lived in Homestead for a very long time, and I've never been to Coral Castle. I don't know. It's
What you
blue and
mean,
white.
an
It's blue
alien
and white,
spot?
bro.
Bro, that actual point
What
is like
is
the
that?
point of the Bermuda Triangle.
No way.
Yes, it is, bro. I'm swear to God.
So why is that place not
Yeah.
known more than what it is? That shit look
because
dead.
no one gives a fuck about that shit,
gives a
bro.
fuck. They probably going there disappearing.
Yeah,
Why you-
maybe. You
why
should
you-
go. You guys should go out there, bro.
Nope. You wanna know
Yeah.
why? You
Why?
see what happened with that submarine thing in the Titanic?
Nah.
Why you
That's
think the
stupid
stupid? The Titanic
that
down
shit
there
made
for
no
a reason.
sense.
They're not coming. That's not coming back up the shore. Why you want to go down there and look at it?
This is on surface, bro. You can breathe there. You can knock a nigga out.
Yeah, but
It-
aliens. You
Nah, you're straight,
the
bro.
world was about to end a couple
Nah,
years
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
I don't know if it's
That's
coming
dope.
soon.
That's dope. You go over there, bro. It's crazy. That nigga literally built that whole place by hand.
Oh, what you mean?
I did hear something like
Coral
that,
Castle, bro.
bro. There ain't no way you ain't
Big
never heard of Coral
slab.
Castle, bro.
Bro, that's like a legendary
You
spot. in
passed that
Homestead.
before you get to Naranja. What you talking about?
So yeah, it's literally one of the points of the Bermuda Triangle.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, that shit. Apparently, it's just like it's like Egypt and Florida, bro. This nigga moved those rocks, built that shit all by himself. Apparently, he had some machines, and it was all like levees and pulleys that helped him move those big ass rocks. He literally built that shit by himself. All his tools are there. This nigga just died, like, bro. I don't know, in the 70s or some shit.
No shit.
Like, this nigga was, like, recent. Like, he's within our timelines of life.
I ain't never heard no shit like that.
Homestead, bro. That's out there. That shit's fucking fire.
That's
fucking
insane.
weird. Especially with all the alien shit going on.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's my robot.
You guys don't be seeing aliens out there in that fucking darkness? Back in the days?
Nah.
The only thing I'm seeing is nothing. Air. The sky.
You guys still got that racetrack out there, right?
Yeah. They still.
I'm surprised they haven't brought that shit back up. Like making the next
do.
Daytona 500 type shit.
They still do the big race down there. So
but it's more like drag race.
Drag race. Nah, they do actual NASCAR racing. Yeah. From October to like November, they do it. They still get packed down there. So
but
like,
what is it? A 300? It's not a 500.
I don't watch that shit.
Okay.
No disrespect to the sport, but I don't know.
But
I just know
it's
they
your
still have
city,
it on.
bro. It's your city. I would know a little.
And
bit
I work for the city too, so it's crazy. So like, I used to work for Parks and Rec. I used to be a manager there. I used to be a like an event coordinator, and we did whenever we do like a Halloween event, we do it over there, and we gotta go through the speedway, and we always gotta accommodate certain things because they got the races going.
Yeah.
So, but it's a big thing there.
Yeah, I figured that by now they would have redone that. Like, especially when they were building that hospital. Because, I mean, the hospital's old now. But
yeah, they moved it now.
Did they?
They didn't move it, but now the old Homestead Hospital turned into a high school.
What?
It's a high school.
Shut the fuck up. How?
Bro, you asking me. When I heard about that, I'm like, I'm not going to that.
I remember they made that high school when I was it was like my senior year. It's like 06, 07. That's when they were like building that shit.
06, 07. I think it's called Mast.
That's crazy, bro. So where's the new hospital at?
It's off of Campbell Drive, 8th Street.
Okay. Nah, bro, because that shit was big.
Yeah.
I remember you used to see that shit off the highway, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Because again, back when I was growing up, that shit was literally all farmlands, bro.
Yeah.
Like even here, like in Davie,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, MacArthur Farms was like one of the biggest fucking milk companies in Florida. You know, a lot of us drank MacArthur Farms. That shit was right down the street. It was on Sterling and fucking University, bro.
Okay.
And that shit is all condominiums. There's not one fucking cow there. Like none. It's fucking crazy how they change all this shit up over here.
Damn.
But I mean, hey, people want to live here, bro. Apparently so.
They need to stop coming.
Do you see a lot of new people in fucking Homestead?
A lot of new people. It's a lot of, bro.
Man, they
building too much. Like I said, it's a small area and they building too much. It's like they trying to turn it into Doral. Every time
moving in before they even finish building the complex.
I'm telling you, bro.
They're building it like Doral?
They build it so fast that you move into the property and it's like falling apart.
I believe it, because all fucking like
they compare Homestead. Yeah, they try to compare Homestead to Doral. They try to compare Homestead to Cutler Bay, to what's the other spot? Coral Gables.
I remember the first time I went to Kendall. I remember I was driving and then it like get into the normal highway and then you get into like then you see all the buildings like where the fuck am I at? It's
off
crazy.
exit 2. It's a different life now.
Oh, I know.
Everything when you used to get off exit 2, all that used to be cropland.
No, 100%.
Now it's all buildings.
Even the thing is like even when you're running down the turnpike, most of it was cropland. Now you actually see housing in like plazas, a bunch of fucking plazas.
Don't look for no house in Homestead because you're gonna be paying an arm and a leg.
Really? It's pricey out there. What's up, Beers?
Pricey.
Is it? Was like what's a house going on over there? Hey,
a house.
Come over here.
I tell you what. So, like I said, I work for the city, so there's an area. There's an area off man, what is that? I think that's 18th Avenue, off 8th Street and 18th Avenue. And there's a house for rent. So I called the place and I was like, yeah, I wanted to know how much it was for rent. I think it was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Starting out like 28 just to rent.
And it was a house?
To rent a house. That's the lowest you're gonna hear. That's the lowest I hear. 28.
That's crazy.
Right. The most. There's another area back in like Homestead, Florida City area, a little bit past Redland Road. I think that's like right before you get into Redlands area. Like right before. It's like right before the Redland. I think they told me like 32.
Shut up.
To rent. 32.
That's crazy to me because like I feel like there's really not nothing out there. Like I guess you like live there and work all the way in Miami or some shit and drive that fucking distance.
I live in Homestead, work in Homestead.
Wait.
Got to.
So most of the people over there, like they would work with the city or what?
No. No, hell no. A lot
Because
of
let's
people
say
don't
from
even
like
live
people
all
from
over.
Hollywood, either work all the way in Miami or they work all the way up in like northern Fort Lauderdale. Hey,
Yeah. I'll put it to you like this. Everybody, not everybody. There's a couple people that are on the council for the city of Homestead. They don't even live in Homestead.
where they at? Miami?
They live in like Cutler Bay.
Oh, but that's up the street.
Up the street. You got it up the street if you're taking US 1.
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing?
But that's still a highway.
No, I feel you. Look at him.
That's the
He's
Austin
over here
Powers
begging.
cat.
Hey,
But
but
yeah.
yeah, man.
Homestead
I
small,
know.
bro. They need to stop building down there. And they need to stop moving down there. If you ain't from Homestead, stop trying to come to Homestead and live in Homestead. You ain't missing nothing.
No, yeah. I mean,
You
it's
ain't
still a
missing.
vibe.
It's just I put it to you like this. When I was growing up, the vibes that we had was the bowling alley, Speed Demons, I think that what it was. It was like a little go-kart spot. They had the bowling alley back there off US 1, which is now a Hyundai dealership. The hell we
big as fuck.
Who wanna get a Honda?
Yeah.
They got the bowling alley back.
The bowling alley's back.
Man.
But
Bowling alley slash.
so back in the
Yeah,
days,
they
what
put it up.
I my head is like people from Homestead, you guys would chill at the Keys all day.
No,
No? You don't fuck with the Keys?
it's too far.
Is it?
It's like an hour to get there.
The key laid back.
Nah.
It's chilling.
Key Largo?
The police do not play down there.
Oh no.
Yeah, they.
Not you
I
get
can
off.
tell you if you don't have a Monroe County tag in the Keys, you're gonna get pulled over.
You
Guaranteed.
going 5 miles over
Nah,
the speed limit, they
nah.
coming.
Yeah,
look at
go
them
over that
wrong, they
speed limit,
coming.
They don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now in the Keys, everybody really know everybody.
Oh no, hell yeah.
For sure.
Oh hell yeah. And the crazy thing about the Keys, everyone's like, yeah, I live on mile marker 125 or 115. It's like, oh, I'm over here at 84.
They use mile
And then-
markers like street addresses.
Oh no, they do. But I mean, it is their address. If you look at their address, it'd be like mile marker, whatever.
See?
That's their address. It's like, let's say that it's like 84,324 mile marker. That would be your address.
I'm telling you, I don't know nothing past going south. I don't know nothing past Florida City. And I don't know nothing past Cutler Bay.
Hey.
That's why when you said 79th Street, I'm like, you sound like you talking about Kendall.
Yeah. And then that is
Kendall,
basically
88th
is Kendall.
Street.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And then you go east and then it's Liberty City.
See?
But
crazy.
but shit, man. So what other shit you got coming up this year? What's a big play?
Big play is honestly working on this album.
When you think to drop it?
Working on dropping it. So I wanted to drop. We was trying to drop Casamigos in the summertime. Obviously we try to do things right. A lot of people drop music without getting their licenses and their leases.
Yeah.
So I try to do things right. So I try to hit the people up and do things the proper way. But it's all in the funds. And being a indie artist is difficult. It's a process. It takes a lot of time. Faith, honestly. You don't want to be a one-hit wonder all the time.
Oh no.
But yeah, we working on a big project. Hopefully we trying to drop it this year.
Okay.
I dropped 4 songs last year. That's when I really started taking my music serious.
Okay.
So if you really look at it, I'm really
You got
taking it serious 2 years in the game.
any upcoming shows or what or not?
So I do a lot of my shows. When I do a lot of my shows, I go through a guy. He's like my manager. His name is Rory.
Okay.
Rory Ant. I do a lot of Magic Mondays. They having one right now for Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
What do you call it? Like the start of Love and Hip Hop for the start of the season or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, I would have been over there. But he kind of helped me out in telling me what I need to do. And telling me like shows aren't really gonna be something that you want to do all the time. Because as an up and coming artist, yeah, shows are good, but you want to do content. You want to get some content. So I'm looking at
build
your
them up.
page. Exactly. So looking at your page, especially when you drop a flyer to go do a performance, you got to follow it up with some content.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to work on a lot of content. And like I said, doing it by yourself. I'm running all my pages by myself, my personal Instagram,
bro.
my music
Believe me.
page, Facebook, all that shit. You're doing it by yourself, doing it individually. You ain't got nobody supporting you, bringing no money behind you, doing it all by yourself. It's difficult. So like I said, it does take time, but hopefully before the end of this year is up, we do got some plans to drop maybe 2 mixtapes. I want to say 1 together and then 1 separates, obviously.
Okay. Have you guys performed together before?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A lot of times when we
tear
pop
the roof
out,
off that
yeah.
bitch. We tear the roof off that bitch every time.
Yeah. When we pop out, when I'm popping out to do a performance, I hit them up. Hey T, come on. I don't care what you got going on like today. last minute. Tiff hit me. Shout out to Tiff, tough Tiff, man. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
She put this all together for me, but she hit me up and she told me to hit her up this morning. I had to take my daughter to school, went back home, went to sleep, but I hit her back up and she told me, yeah, we gonna lock in. I'm gonna hit you back up. And she locked it in. Hit him up last minute. I probably hit him around like 5 o'clock. I say, hey, I know you got the kids, but what you got 7 o'clock? We got to slide. He like, where we going? I say, he got a little interview. You feel me? Got music. And we always talk here and there. When it comes to like the music, obviously, when it comes to like the family, when it comes to like the personal life, we always tap in, but obviously it takes time because you got your family.
Of course.
But when it comes to that music tip, anytime I make a move on music, it's my right-hand man, like my brother when it comes to the music. So everywhere I go, every move I make when it comes to the music, I'm bringing Brody with me. It don't matter what it do. And you want to talk to me about some music, AT, come on. You want to follow me on IG, AT, come on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's vice versa. And it's been like that for the last 2 years.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the only way you get further too, bro.
Always.
That shit's like, even like with this whole podcast, is a handful of us. I know, like,
yeah, it don't even take a second.
No, it does.
Me just to support your people. You feel me? Like that shit.
I mean, honestly, nowadays you make it so easy too. Yeah. Like you make a reel,
easy.
You just fucking
share
do the reel.
post.
You don't have to make the reel. We already did the hard part.
The hard part when it comes to like promoting yourself with social media, it's a lot of like fraud out there.
Oh,
I've had hella fraud hit me up when it comes to promoting me and stuff like that. So I try to, when somebody hit me up,
I stay away from all those promotions.
Exactly.
Shit.
A lot of people when they're hitting you up on your social media, you can know when it's fraud right off the bat because everybody starts off the same way.
Yeah.
Hey man, I love your sound. Why haven't the rest of the world heard you?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Get up on my DMs.
Yeah.
You're leaving, staying on request, and not even gonna fuck with it.
It's funny because we have like because my assistant's the type of person that message people for this show and stuff.
Yeah.
And even like it's kind of like a template that we send to people, and with like the whole business plan and like kind of lets you like know like our whole agenda type shit. Like sometimes I tell her to change it up because sometimes I don't want, because when you see a big fucking packet come to you with a picture and shit, it's like, oh, this is fake as fuck.
Crazy.
These niggas don't want, this ain't real.
It's for sure.
But it's like,
crazy.
yo, no, it's us. We really want you on our show.
For sure, bro.
Come on down.
It happens, bro. I've had like artist record, like their labels hit me. Like Gucci Man's label had sent me an email talking about, oh, we want to sign you, but to sign you, to lock in the contract, it's going to be a fee of like $100, $200. All right, that's fake. You want to sign me, you fucking with me. Why you want to ask me for bread?
Yeah.
If you really fucking with me, you ain't going to ask me for bread. You just going to do it out the kindness of your house.
We live in crazy ass time. Because even that shit happens with tattoo artists, bro. Niggas will fucking make a fake account. Be like, hey, we're running a promotional deal to get tattoos. If you want to get tattooed, he's like, oh, to lock in a time slot, shoot us a deposit. And our deposit's at $200, bro. You hit 10 niggas with $200. That's 2 stacks. You know what I mean?
What?
So it's like, bro, it's crazy. We be seeing, a lot of my friends, it happens, bro. I'm knock on wood, it hasn't happened to me, but like, fuck, bro, it's fucking crazy.
That shit's
crazy as fuck.
Hell yeah. Nowadays, back when social media first came on, that it was hard to get verified.
Oh, 100%.
Now it's easy to get verified. Now you just pay for it.
I feel half the fucking and another thing too, it's like I want to say half the followers on Instagram are fake now. Bro, they're all bots.
Everything. You go to my music page, not one. I could hopefully tell you not one of them is bots because I don't even got 1,000 followers yet.
Hey, but those bots be mass supportive. Them niggas always showing love. I love my bots.
They always tell you to go promote your sound on Billboard.
You look so great today.
Tweet. Should I even have a verified bot page, a Fat Joe bot page? He even FaceTimed me on Instagram.
Hey,
had
that's
a whole
crazy.
video call and everything with him.
Hey,
that's
AI shit, bro. That nigga's
what? A bot FaceTimed you?
Bot, Fat Joe from his
that
verified.
Shit glitchy, bro.
I want to show you my phone.
This bot is actually learning its like surroundings and it's like with picking up information.
With AI nowadays.
It's an AI bot, bro. That shit might come to life.
You never fucking know,
bro. I could tell you, I was even on like a internet music contest with DJ Khaled. I don't even know if it was real.
Hey, that's crazy. Hey,
I came in first place a couple times in some of the rounds. I made it. I want to say I made it to like the top 5, top 10.
Hey, now they got those AIs that fucking imitate voices, bro. They got like Frank Sinatra singing Drake songs and shit.
I be getting hit up from this indie manager thing, right? I think it's a subscription. I don't even know how to unsubscribe. I don't even think I subscribe to it. Hey. They be hitting me up, right? and they claim to be A&Rs from a bunch of different locations. I think the guy's name is Mark, the indie manager or something like that. That's what his email is, right? So they be hitting you up, and they tell you they got a bunch of deals, and then they go to show you these songs that they want to feature you on, and it's like an AI Kanye, an AI Eminem, an AI Snoop Dogg. I'm like, bro, how y'all do this? Technology really take over the world.
It is. Even like back to the topic that we were talking about, like kidnappings, bro. There's AIs that literally call you, be like, yo, I got your fucking kid. And then they'll imitate your daughter's voice or your son's voice. Like, yeah, that's her. Listen to her. We're like, yeah, mom, please give them money. They're going to kill me. And then this lady even announced it. She made a video and she's like, I was freaking out. I was on the phone. And before I even decided to send money to this nigga, I went in the room to check on my daughter. Thank goodness. And luckily she was there. I was like, this nigga almost got me for like 5 G's.
I don't even play like that.
That's crazy, bro.
Like I said, I got 2 little girls.
And she was like, Mom, what's wrong? I was like, nothing. It's okay. But that's crazy, bro. AIs are over here fucking shit up.
We don't play like that with kids.
Nah, I know.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, man, we live in a fucking scary ass world, bro. Like, it's hard to find authentic shit, but at the end of the day, I mean, I feel like, again, like I said, real recognize real. We're gonna realize what's really real, fucking authentic, pure, you know? No copycat, like no copy paste bullshit, you know?
Survival of the fittest.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Dark times, bro. Dark times.
Yeah, but
especially even being a parent.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you were just telling me you're new.
Yeah, I actually
So
have
a
2-week-old. Shout out to my 2-week-old.
Easy baby.
Because
they usually say if your first one's easy, the second's hard.
It's actually funny that you bring that up. So my first one, she's 2 years old, and she's got attitude. Right? They say terrible. They say terrible twos. Right? You really don't believe it until you get in there.
Yeah,
right? It's bad. She just started calling me man today. I ain't even playing like that. Don't call me man. And then when we call
man.
her, yeah, like she's like, get me that man. Like, no, you're not. Man, what? I'm gonna bop you. But yeah, she got a little attitude on her. But so my second, she was born 2 weeks ago on the 27th of July, and another little girl, beautiful little girl. She was born bigger than the first one. So my first one was born 5 pounds 8 ounces, and my second was born 5 pounds 13 ounces. And when she was born, it's like I'm looking at the doctor because she ain't make a sound. Like it was like she was like, you could tell she was trying to make a sound.
Yeah.
She wasn't making a sound. And then when she made a sound, it was like very, very, very faint. So I'm looking at the doctor, and my girl, she was looking at me while she on the table. She looking at me, and she's like waiting for me to like, I guess, give her a thumbs up, letting her everything was all good. Long story short, everything turned up all good. Healthy baby. We ended up leaving, I think. We went in there on a Thursday morning at like 2 a.m. She had a baby at 3:55. I think we left on Saturday afternoon. And now that we home, all she want to do is cry now. Bro.
Tough. My daughter was easy.
She is a little bit easier than the first one, a little bit.
Yeah.
But she need a lot of attention. But they both do because they girls. But the first one is very, very clingy now. But they say that happens though. They say it happens.
Yeah.
They say it's like.
Now my daughter was a thug.
Yeah.
From the woodworks. But my son, that shit was a whole nother level.
Nah, my first one, she a girly girl. She's a real like girly girl.
I wanted two boys and 1 girl, but I got 1 boy, 2 girl.
See what you want and what you get is 2 different things. Wise man once told me. Shout out to my pappy.
Yeah.
So which one's your first?
My son.
Okay.
Yeah, he the oldest.
That's when I tell you come outside.
Nah.
Who that was?
That was Scott.
No, Jit. That was outside with her.
Oh, that was my nephew.
But nah, man, kids are fucking hilarious. My son now he had like a respiratory thing, so he used to like when he was a kid he'll throw up all the time, and they thought that nigga was fucking allergic to milk.
That's how my nephew was. He had a little flap in his stomach. It wouldn't close.
No, my son had like problems with his tonsils and his adenoids and shit. He just got a surgery literally like 5 months ago.
Damn.
But now he's normal as shit. But
how old did you say he was?
He's 5. But But for like his whole life, that nigga would like throw up every time he falls asleep because he had sleep apnea. So he sounded like a grown ass man.
And
So
he's like
he's
snoring.
Yeah, hard.
and it was
yeah.
just like, and then he'll like stop. It'd be scary.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, "Oh shit, this nigga's choking."
My
But
cousin got that. I used to take videos. I ain't gonna cap. That
That's
shit.
just-
It's scary. Obviously, from a kid's standpoint, it definitely looks
Yeah.
scary. But when you look at your family as
Oh,
a
yeah.
grown man and
Oh,
he
yeah.
back there snoring, and it
It's
sounds like
hilarious.
he choking.
my brother had it, and I used to crack
dying,
up.
no
And my brother, you
disrespect.
can hear it through
Oh,
the other
God.
room. So we're like, "Yo, this nigga's so loud." But when you have a jit sleeping next to you, and it's your jit, and you hear like a pause and a breath, you're like,
Nah.
"Oh." So you never like honestly, I never slept for like 5 years until recently.
It's
'Cause
weird,
now it's
but
normal.
It's weird, but I'd be low key watching my daughter sleep just to make sure they breathe.
Oh,
I'd be looking for
'cause
that
they so-
comforter to move
Bro,
up.
yeah, so their breath is so
looking-
calm.
I ain't
It's
gonna
so,
lie, man, I
like,
put my hand on
Yeah.
them. I don't even play.
And then my
I put
newborn
my
is
hand
like,
on them. I pull the
Yeah.
cover, but I put my hand on them. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's just funny. But then you have your second kid, you don't do that so much.
nah. My second one, I still do that.
Well, I mean, because she's new and
Exactly, and she breathes like weird.
Yeah.
Like,
but
they
give
breathe
like give
dogs.
your second child to be like 3 years old and all that other extra
Oh
shit.
nah,
is
my
like-
sleep. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even check them anymore. Now that my son had a surgery, I don't check them. They're
See, because
fine.
mine, they'll put themselves under the,
Oh.
you feel me? I'll pull that blanket back.
Yeah.
I don't know why
That's how
kids
they
do that.
sleep.
They be
Like,
they'll put
suffocating
lighting
themselves.
shit.
Like,
My
all
son does
over their
that
face.
if like if you have too many, if like you turn on a light in his room or some shit,
Yeah.
or like the sun starts creeping, he'll put his.
Mhm.
But for the most part, my son runs hot, so that nigga be sleeping like no fucking nothing on him. Crazy,
Be like that.
cold as fuck in that house. That nigga just
And
grown.
I want to say in Florida, but in Homestead it's definitely hot.
I believe it.
They last couple days been you walk outside.
But you guys got
like,
so much fucking brand new concrete. That shit has to be hot, cause that's what makes the earth hot, bro. If you think about when you go to the woods, it never gets that hot because that ground it absorbs the heat. It doesn't
certain
just
locations.
it just
yeah, they
doesn't
do.
just cook and stay there.
It's asphalt. It ain't
Yeah.
no concrete.
Yeah. It's fucking hot.
Is asphalt
Hot.
concrete? I sound like a dummy.
Same shit.
I
And
guess.
that's what I meant. Asphalt.
Is it the same thing though?
I mean,
My
asphalt
homie
is
do
that black
asphalt.
turf,
Yeah.
and then
Like
you got
rubber, right?
concrete. It's
Yeah, I
rock.
guess.
Like
Some shit.
it ain't dirt. You know what I mean?
And they put that bitch in Coral Castle.
Hey, Coral Castle, bro. Y'all niggas need to check that shit out all day.
Bro.
But for the most part, just kind of give people a quick little rundown, of like where to find you and shit.
You can follow me on all platforms. I'm real active on my IG. It's at _Goopman_music. Again, that's at _GOOKMANN_music. Follow me. I'm gonna follow back. Show love.
Y'all boys follow me at IG, the Hood Poet, DAHOODPOET_T, the Hood Poet.
Hell yeah. Well, per usual, guys, stay tuned to the end of the show so you can see my boy perform real quick. Let you guys get a little vibe of his stuff.
Yes,
Let's get
sir.
Performing some unreleased music.
Yeah.
It's called Lean on Me. I hope y'all tap in. Got some inspiration from Drake and Nelly.
Hey.
Let's get it.
But yep, this is the show. Talk About with Lust. I'm your host, Lust. It's another successful show.
For sure.
We done did it.
Yes, sir.
One time for Homestead.
One time for the one time. Shout out Homestead. From Exit 1 to Exit 6.
Hey.
Florida City to Naranja. Let's
Brr.
get it.
Literally was just there yesterday. That's just crazy.
Yes, sir.
We lit. We gotta take a quick picture.
Lean on me when you're not strong. And if you need a friend, call on me, don't feel alone. And I'll be there in a minute. Lean on me when you're not strong. And if you need a friend, call on me, don't feel alone. And I'll be there in a minute. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. Time to leave your problems at the door, cause we ain't got space. We can get back, relax, and take off our shoes. Or we can turn this party up and baby blow all the rules. Everybody got a story, ain't got time to feel blue. This is not a pain song, it's time we get in the groove. So it's for security, we ain't gon' play by the rules. We gon' turn it up a notch and make it do what it do. It's getting hot in here, so take off all our clothes. Girl, you got a body, I wanna see how you
wake up on. Girl, that's when you the prettiest, don't take that wrong. If you wanna catch a vibe, it's CVO with my phone. Lean on me when you not strong. And if you need a friend, call on me, don't feel alone.